have one tin of Carlsberg here. Nothing for my dinner, but that's okay. The more drunk I get, the more fun we shall have. Today's theme is... oh, hold on, I've got speakers on the laptop. Today's theme is alternative breakers. My idea came about to revisit Darwin primarily. I'm not sure it's the greatest idea in the world, but I've quickly put together a Reyna deck here. Excuse me. The intention being that you have a Darwin on a progenitor, if possible. You have a hive mind on a progenitor. You have 3 personal touches on a Darwin, and then you can kind of use money to get through pretty much anything. To get you to that point, you have you need Mimic for Swordsman, of course, David for anything that's too strong for you, and Data Suckers to bring things down as long as you can be a little bit more aggressive. And then Net Ready Eyes as well, just let you go in that sort of 1 turn early. If you do have a Darwin and a Hive Mind on a progenitor with a Net Ready Eyes out and 1 personal touch, that means the lowest strength you'll be is 4, and then David can get you through anything nasty that you come across. Otherwise you wait a turn and bump up your strength. Now it's not particularly... it's still too slow. Like, Darwin's problem's always been that it's too slow, and obviously vulnerable to purges. So that's where the personal touch comes in. Obviously you can't purge that. Darwin doesn't start on any strength, but you can always make sure he has like 1 token on him, and if you can get all 3 personal touches out, you know, strength 4 AI is pretty good. And you know, up to strength 5 with Net Ready Eyes. Cyber Feeder, of course, pay for bumping up Darwin's strength. Grimoire, just to put the token down straight away. Deja Vu brings back a number of the viruses you might want, and then you can, you know, looking for job, Career Fair, Earthrise Hotel, or Career Fair Liberated Accounts, or even Career Fair Ice Carver. So again, it all kind of works together, but there's a lot of PCs and it's very slow to work. So let's give it a try and see what's going on. Try and get a player. I'll tell you what, I might head over to Jinteki main chat here. See if anybody else wants to join. Playing on. Put a post up on Reddit. But again, I don't know if anybody will join me this evening. So FaceCheck UK. So what really hoping for is, you know, some people will join me, give me some good ideas for decks to make. There's 3 other Haley decks there that use alternative breakers as well. I'm going to try that and see if I can actually make a halfway decent runner deck this time. So create this one. And then we'll see how it goes. I'll choose this Reyna deck that I just very quickly talked you through. And until somebody shows up, I'll drink some more of my beer. So yeah, as I said, this deck's a little bit too slow for what it is. Using Darwin as an alternative breaker is great in theory. Indeed, Darwin was one of the cards I used instead of Crypsis in some of the older noise decks, but getting it up to strength where it can break all this sort of big ice now is very tricky. You've got the non-AI cards as well, but with a Mimic you can get through Swordsman, and David gets you through Touring, so it's not so bad. Additionally, you know, you can get through pretty much anything else, and for money rather than cards, which is a bonus. So hopefully we've got an opponent here. AD High Def. Hi AD High Def. Aye, good luck. So what we're looking for in a starting hand, now I do have 2 mediums there to just start going to town on R&D. That's the win condition as well, but with no money, can't really keep it. So we've got Career Fair, if we can draw into an Earthrise or a Liberated Accounts. Do quite well there. Oh, he's going for the quick win. Maybe I should have kept those mediums to start with, I suppose. Let me... Oh well, not too much I can do, to be honest. Do it. I'll run R&D because it's open. No team sponsorship. And then I'll run server 1 just to make them res it. Last click, YOLO swag. Blaze 420. Now, Reyna's ability means this costs 1 extra. Oh, so you're just protecting that. Okay, I'm okay with that. Although I may end up tagged here. I just have to be TMI, so run the trace. Takes his own money. Here's for being quiet, so we'd be better. Well, the trace is going to go off. Trace 2 plus he's 2, strength 4. Nothing I can do about that. And just jack out. Now, having the Mumba Tempo there is fairly annoying. Obviously negates my ability and then some. Yeah, I mean, having those two mediums would be much better at this point. So I can't really afford to trash anything. Let's draw. I'll run an R&D while it's open. Improved tracers, well, I'll steal that. I will again run an R&D while it's open. Sweeps, well, let's get a couple of cards out of my hand then. So I'm just going to have to career fair out Ice Carver. Not the best use of it, that's why it is there. If I can get Darwin down and start putting tokens on it, it'll be good, but I really want Darwin on a progenitor, so a little bit more safe, a little safer from purges. I'd like to fit Fester into the deck somehow, but again it's just more moving parts in an already very slow deck. Now it's the theme for today, alternative breakers. Nothing particularly alternative about Mimic, and certainly Mimic Data Sucker is fairly standard. Let's run on HQ. Again, I just want to use my tax ability here. But he's obviously saving that for runs on R&D. And nope. Draw. Gain credit. Now, I could risk taking 2 meat damage. Or I could drop Plascrete. I'll just take a credit. I'll see what my next pull off the top is. And then decide what to do from there. I kind of need to make sure he doesn't money up. Now I'm not playing the Anatomy of Anarch decks. Excuse me, so I'm not running any siphons. I mean, that's a problem to trash. I've no imps, if nothing else. So let's draw. Okay, let me then... Now Net Ready Eyes can be prevented. I could drop that, install you. Ugh. Or do I just risk it? I don't want to lose the personal touch. Obviously spending 2 of your influence on the card to just bin it isn't a great idea. Let me then... I'll draw. I'll install you. And gain a credit, and I'll bin Darwin. So that's going to give me a 1 credit discount on Darwin itself, and I do have a number of other viruses in the deck. Maybe I should add a little poke at HQ again, probably let me in until he's moneyed up. But yeah, already without the Darwin installed, just things are going pretty slow. So draw. Ooh. Let's run HQ, see if he's got anything in hand. If I can use up a little bit of his money. Mumba Tempo just sitting there is pretty good. I think that's the Ash in the remote. Badoink, and that wasn't particularly expensive for him either. So I'll just jack out there. Then struggling. Let's install Plascrete and gain a credit. Now I'm writing, I've never used Net Ready Eyes yet. I'm writing saying that you can prevent the damage, right? So I could use Plascrete to prevent my eyeballs being drilled out. What we really need is to get going. So at some point you'll use the Mamba temple credits to res the Ash, no doubt, and then pop it. So let's draw. Then I've got nothing to career fair out, so gain credit, net ready eyes, prevent both that damage, and end the turn. I need money, I need liberated accounts, and then I can start going to town a little bit. Yeah, might as well use up the, what does this do? Ah, so he's got an infinite amount of credits for Tracy's. An extra 5 will certainly do some work. Yep, no worries. So they're probably building up in hand. He's got to decide at what point he wants to get rid of the Mamba Temple and use this as a scoring remote. And it's doing a lot of work for him just now. I'd perhaps keep it for another couple of turns. I can now afford liberated accounts. 3 discount for career fair, 3 for real money. Taking money. Does that mean he's got a Sansan somewhere and I'm not checking? I've not checked server 2. But nor am I going to. So draw, that's what I was after. Do it. 1, 2. So I'll empty this. Draw. Actually, I'll draw, empty this, and install something. Yeah, thought it might be. Well, actually, I thought it'd be the Ash, but yes, it was. Okay, so here he goes. Now he's ready to score. Does mean I'm going to see the end of Mamba Temple, though. And then advance. Leaves him 5 credits to raise whatever's in here. And of course you can bring the Mamba Temple back with team sponsorship, which is probably what he's going to do. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad combo. I guess I'm going to have to run and trash both of these really, which I don't want to do, but let's draw. Ugh. Can I let him get another one off? He's nothing to res with the Mamba Temple, so sure, let's drop you. Take credits. Take credits. If I can get the progenitor down first, I'll be a lot happier, but who knows if I'm going to find it. Plus, I mean, this is still strength 6 when I encounter it. It's going to take a while to get up to that strength. This is strength 5. I'll do have a Grimoire down, so 1, 2, no hive mind. Too many moving parts. Okay, so now I'm boned. Yeah, it just keeps going back. So you could have up to 5 credits still. So let me just take you, install you. Gonna have to go for it. Imagine it's another wraparound. Done, no target for net ready eyes. So as I say, he's got up to 5 credits that he can spend. See what he does. And two Astros is pretty good. Yeah, the extra 1 obviously costing him there. So let's see, 1 Viper and Data Hound. I'm just going to have to go to town on this. What a lot. Now here's hoping I'll encourage the purge, but next time he will be able to res whatever this is. But he will go broke doing so. So Viper I need to think about, Data Hound need to think about, Wraparound need to think about. And for marked accounts, no. Well, that mostly sucks, I guess. Yep, nothing in there. I wonder what this could be. I'm going to get another couple of cards. Probably going to have to play a few things out of hand to not lose them. That's assuming he doesn't purge here anyway. Is that install advance? Or is that 2 tokens from Mamba Temple? I think it's Mumba Temple credits, isn't it? Yeah, so when you trash something on Jinteki.net, if you trash something from Res, somehow the archives remembers it had credits. So when he reses it again, it might have 4, but that's not too much of a problem. Okay, so wherever that is, you can res. He does have 5 credits for a trace, so imagine I'm going to end up being tagged. Probably just going to have to go for it. Now, is he trying to sneak a fast one? Just have to find out, I suppose. So run R&D, let's see what happens. YOLO swag. Yep, so res the temple, take the credits, and this will be a wraparound or Viper. Yeah, that's right. So then you can spend all his money on traces. Nothing I can do about it. 3 to lose a click. Sure. I'll force him to sink all his trace money into the res thing. Into the end the run trace. $5, so that'll cost me 4 to get through. Sure. And I can be pretty sure he's not going to raise whatever's behind that. Then I'll money, install progenitor. I need to get up to strength 4 as soon as possible. Right, so let's see what else we can find in here. So data ham we know, wraparound. And then marked accounts, no. And then Calagoda Real TV. When your turn begins, you look at the top of the runner stack and you can trash it, no. Card from deck, another improved tracers, fair enough. Let's drop you and 1, so it'll cost me 2. No, I'm just going to take money. So if this is an agenda, I'll be very sad. Could happen though. Alright, so now you can have a look at the top of my deck. What's it gonna be? Now if he's got any other agendas in hand, he can just score them out. So my only hope is really to get a lock on R&D. So Darwin, you'll have 1, 2. That's it. Not a lot going on, to be honest. Take me a couple of turns to get through here. And there'll definitely be a purge before then. That's a permanent base 2, so it's 3s I can get through without much of a thought. 4s for net ready eyes. Okay, that's fine. So let's take money. Let's drop you. 1, 2. Let's install Darwin, and let's put the personal touch on it. So that's the minimum strength 3. Next turn it'll be strength 4, so I can start getting back into here. Now I do need a little bit more money or a little bit more draw. I could deja vu for Earthrise back, I guess. Not the most use, not the best use of it, I don't suppose. So that'll cost me 2 to get through. This will cost him. This cost him what? 4, 5? What did he have? He had 4 money previously, 5. So this costs 6. That's probably Archangel. No, Archangel only costs 4. What costs 6 to res? There's some bad tracers I'm not thinking about. What ice does cost 6 to res? Any ideas in the chat? Install advance. Okay, fine. Well, I can be relatively sure you can't res that then. But I'm also pretty sure there are not enough agendas in here to make it worthwhile, so So how many times can I get through here? 1, 2. I can get through there all 4 times, I guess. He's got another one. If he can see one before I can see one, I'm in trouble. Well, it's game over if he does. So start turn. Yeah, I'll place one on. Run R&D. Net ready eyes Darwin. Bust. In fact, it's only strength 3. Of course, everything's 1 strength less. I've got Ice Carver out. I've only ran this deck like twice during the day when I was practicing at lunch. Nope. Let me draw. What else can I do here? Now, I could go get rid of that, but let's gain credit. If he's got it in hand, I can't stop him anyway. And if he doesn't, then I will quality time up. Leaves me with 5, which is enough for a 3rd sure gamble if I find it. Otherwise, maybe I'll get, career fair into something, and then again start hammering away there. So 3, 4, 5. So I can beat anything up to strength 5 with Ice Carver. So I'm gonna pump Darwin one more time. So you can do anything at strength 6. Tell you, looking over there at that Mumba Temple and just seeing the 2 tokens on a Sansan, and you're just like, and then you're like, oh, would he be trying to sneak one out? No, there's absolutely no way he wouldn't just score it if it was a thing. So, are you going to put another bit of ice here? Wrap around. Yeah, just fix it. Okay, so that's wrap around, so I need to get up to strength 7. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't get in this turn, but next turn I can. So I will place 1 token on Darwin, and I'll take that credit to do it. Now, pumping Darwin does count as using an icebreaker, so you can use Cyber Feeder credits. So it's one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. I don't need you. Does not look like he's trying to kill me. And then I'm now going to have to start hammering here. So that cost me 1, 2, 3. I need to go probably like 3 cards deep or something. So he's going to start moneying up. I'm 90% sure that's a wraparound. Any dissension in the comments? If it's not a wraparound, then it can't be better than strength 7. Start turn. Take that. Yes. So it's now 5, 6, and then -1 strength. So let me money. Run R&D. Pay 1. So he raises that for 1, and then raises that for 2. Bust. And 1, 2. Continue. Card from deck, sweeps, card from deck, Data Hound. Then I'll take money, run one more time, because this time it only cost me 2. Yeah, because there's no point beating the lose a click trace, because I cannot lose a click. No, I'll access as many cards as I can, please, because I'm quite far behind in this game. No, it doesn't matter. My only hope of winning is to find out on R&D before he does. I don't need to pump Darwin anymore, so I'm not going to put money into that. So you probably purge here, which point I'll drop Data Sucker, run archives. Still not put me in a good position. Yep. So Darwin is strength 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just start building them back up. Yep. Draw, nothing to career fair. You run archives. Darwin, not that it matters. So what was that other ice? Snoop. Snoop Dogg. Anybody call Snoop in the comments? Did not think so. Reveal. I suppose he does have Caligora TV. So that's his thing. So next turn I'm going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get through with the sucker tokens. But might as well run last click. I should have taken the Cyber Feeder credit. It's actually really difficult when you get to complicated decks like this to keep things right on Jinteki.net. I find it's much easier in real life. Like you look for your triggers, you know what everything does. Again, he wouldn't be trying to sneak something out. There's no point in him trying to sneak something out just because he can score it straight away. He's got 2 Astral tokens. So 4, 5, 6. Okay, so draw. Let's. I need the money. I can't really deja vu back a medium. Or can I? Alright, deja vu. Medium. Darwin, just because I can. And let's take this and install you. And then it's going to cost me 1, 2 to get in. So sure, run R&D. So Darwin's now 5. Use 1 sucker token and bust. Continue. Bust 1. Makes me broke. No, thank you. Yes. So just get rid of Darwin again there. Phew. So again, what's he going to do? Is he going to purge? He's going to draw through the lock. I'm with 4 points. I've got a reasonable shout. I can get in once is the thing. So I might just credit, run. Yeah, and you can definitely raise that. So yeah, credit, run. I mean, there's not too much you can actually do to keep me out. Multi-subs, but looks like MBN Ice, all single sub. Tracer nonsense. And again, if he's sneaking one out, it's a bold play. Take one of those, yes. Right, so credit, run R&D. Yep, so you can probably raise this for pretty much free. It's likely only going to be a 1 more credit tax. 2 credit tax, fine. Bust. Continue. No clicks to lose, so it doesn't matter. Why? First we're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll. I do need to break 2 more end runs. I have 2 credits. Oh, I do not have 2 credits. Oh. I'm sure I just I'm sure I just said that I had 2 credits. Why? So credit, credit, credit. Run. Oh, of course, it costs 2 to break with Darwin. I've been playing the whole time, it only costs 1. Oh yeah. Nah, it's fine. Just remembered why Darwin's terrible. Okay, so that was silly. Again, you know, my memory of Darwin was that it was too slow, not that it was ridiculously expensive. There we go, Pargia. So that's pretty much game over for me. Yes. Counter 1. Let's just fix that. Let's try that again. Oops. Pushing buttons. Counter 2. Okay. No. I'd have lost long ago. Right, so draw. Draw. Gain credit. Oh well, Ice Kyber can get stuffed. Net Ready Ice can get stuffed. Actually, Mimic can get stuffed. Right, so I played that whole... I did play like 2 games earlier with this deck, but Darwin didn't even make it out, it was that bad. So, 2 for breaking ice subroutines. I really need... nothing. So that's going to cost me 2 4. It cost me 6 to get in there is the problem. There's no point running anywhere else. So strength 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So still no good. But I'm not going to get money in time, so I mean this game is pretty much over. Because even if he sees it on the second click, he can still score. So he's seen 5 cards a turn. Yeah, I mean, there goes my win condition. There'll be very little point deja vuing back money. Take one of you. Yes. So let's draw. Draw. All these things that I no longer need. Gain credit. Gain credit. I'm going to get rid of you and you. Well, maybe I shouldn't actually, but there's no way he's not finding another agenda in the next 5 cards. So let me just start by typing GG. FGG. It was alright, I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, so just finally decked one. Was that Explodapalooza? NEPD. Global Food. Nice. Yeah, I was a little unlucky not to see a couple more cards, but so it goes. I mean, even if I got a global food, I mean that would only put me on 6. I'd have to see more, to be honest. Don't know what any of those were. Right, so this is yeah, I forgot that Darwin was 2 to bust, and it is a terrible, 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 terrible breaker. Even if I managed to get everything set up and you'd have to draw cards in a great order, yeah, what I'm going to do, trade in cyber feeders for personal touches? No. So this isn't a particularly good game. Good game? Good deck to play with. It's not a good alternative set of breakers. So for people just tuning in, you know, tonight I'm just trying to run some alternative breakers, things that I thought could be good or worth looking at. It seemed that everything kind of worked best out of Haley, and then I used Reyna for the Darwin deck, but it was not really worth it. So we have a Haley deck, Panchatantra and Gingerbread. You see a lot, or a reasonable amount of that coming up, I'd imagine. We have an Atman Shrike Snowball deck, which could also be fairly decent. And then the last one is another Atman Shrike, but this time Study Guide. And obviously the multi-threader credits to recur Study Guide and bump them up. So let's start with this one, I guess. Let's go through what's in the deck. So the aim of this is to get the game days, get beach parties down for a big hand and the game days, and that will feed into your Faust to get through anything. And then once you've got all your pieces, you'll have 3 of these down, your Gingerbread down, and so it's 3, 4 MU, 5 MU. Comet will let you replay or play a second event all the time, and Haley's own ability will let you install all of your resources or programs at a time. There's not a huge amount of doubles. I mean, Lucky Finds, Power Naps, and Game Days, but it's enough to get the money going. Gene Conditioning Shop if you have a second beach party on the go, with adjusted chronotype to prevent the loss of a click is what I'm aiming for. And Hunting Grounds will get you through toll booths and data ravens and shenanigans. So let's go see how that one works. Head over to play. So Panchatantra and Gingerbread is the thing here. Streaming on Twitch. Let me see if anybody's talking to me on the Jinteki comments. Nope, nobody wants to watch. I'm just hoping I get a couple of people come play more than anything else. So it was the 3rd deck there. Alright. Right, let's see how this one works. Oh, Gagarin. Alright, good luck. So I don't particularly want an early levy. I now got Beach Party. I could Quality Time. Now, Gagarin costs 1 whenever you go and check something, so you don't really want to be doing that so much. I might money install another from your grip. Oh, go on then. Then let's gain a credit, and finally let's Quality Time. So I can hold all these cards, and then I'll just gain another credit. So I'm going to get 2 at the start of turn for this, take me to 3. That means click 2 and 3, I'll Lucky Find, and then Mumba Temple is everywhere. It's a good card. I could afford to go trash it, I would. So yeah, let's Lucky Find, draw. Let's do that and start drawing back up. So now we've got Game Day. So the aim here now is to empty everything from my hand and then Game Day for the chronotype. Now whether it's quicker to, I don't know what the quicker way of doing it is, to be honest. So money, film critic, R&DI I think. So money, drop the critic, R&DI. Then I suppose I'll power nap for a whopping 3 credits, and then game day. Or in fact, drawing 6 cards of game day is not so bad. Yeah, I might do that, because then if I can find the chronotype, which I do not, I'll be in a better position. So let me drop you, and yes, I'll also drop you. So I'm going to get money, but it's not really helping me. Not found a Faust. I've not found. Oh, I'm going to have to go trash them. So it's 5, 10. 10 credits and 2 clicks, just to prevent switching on Archer. So I'll take money, run trash, run trash. Can't let him have it, primarily because he could be running Corporate Town. Run server 3. So now he's maybe regretting not icing those up. And then run server 5 before he realises. Goodbye. Now you might have a team sponsorship deck just to bring these back out. Very tricksy hobbitsies. I can't believe we've also not seen Panchatantra. Oh, he's putting them back in Museum of History. That's annoying. Yeah, no Panchatantras, no nothings. Right, at least scores there. So now let me do I have a second piece of hardware? No. Well, let's drop Comet. Then let me, might just have to power nap here. Power nap, and that is the end of my turn. Power nap for 3 credits. Woo. Then next turn drop you and drop to like 15. Then I'll have all the pieces at least. But I need to get a chronotype and the gene shop down with the 2 remaining clicks that I have the next turn. Another sip of beer. Friday night. Anybody else boozing? Was everybody at work? Yeah, I'm going to have to give that one up. Nothing I can do about it. So, 1, boom. So now I've got all the bits that I need. I'll get chronotype down, but still don't have gene conditioning shop. That's annoying. And then let's see what he trashes. I'm okay with him trashing stuff, to be honest. Yeah, suits me. Or almost suits me at least. So now I'm going to drop a Faust and go blow that up, I think. So 3 clicks, so Faust. Install another from Grip. No, need the money. Run server 8. Just hope it's not a toll booth. But I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of these cards anyway. So let me now get rid of you. Goodbye game day. Get rid of you. And also get rid of you. Then I shall continue. Now the bad pub from this negates his ability. Let's trash that. And then last click, let's go get this agenda. Just when he thought it was safe. So another 3. So let's trash you. Let's trash you. And let's trash this other levy. Sweet. So yeah, he's almost done me a favour. Haha, no. Oh, I was only one credit shy. Okay. Still, that does mean he's going to have to score that one out. Nobody really wants to score an NAPD. In fact, he can't score it out. He now has one bad pub. That's a terrible combo he's got himself into there. So yeah, I'll probably go get that next turn instead. Oh yeah. Forgot I had it out. Okay, that. Legend helping me out there. Is this a brand new deck? I've actually not played this deck before. I mean, I could have let him advance it one more time, just to prank him. Right, so power nap, adjusted chronotype, one of these, bad pub, safe. Yeah, so it cancels out. Having a bad pub cancels out Gagarin. So hostile takeovers not a good combo with Gagarin unless you've got Elizabeth Mills. Elizabeth Mills recurring with team sponsorships, also a thing. You know, you can res Elizabeth Mills to lose the bad pub, score a hostile takeover, use team sponsorship to bring her back. Good times had by all. I'm going to assume that's another agenda, but I'm almost tempted to let him have it. So let me power nap for money, and then let's drop the adjusted chronotype. So unfortunately, having so many cards, a lot of wiggle room. Select. Now, still got 15 cards to go with my deck, but I'm going to get through it twice. And then I'll start hammering R&D. Now, it's maybe a little bit sneaky putting the stuff out there. That's okay. Right, so back to 4 clicks, Dancer. So let me now draw, install, and yes I will. Then draw, and draw. Okay, so now I can quality time into Maker's Eye using Comet, which is quite a good combo. Doubly so with, so he's he's basically shuffling everything back in, which is probably good for me, being able to Maker's Eye twice and see 4 entirely new cards with R&DI. No, that could even be Tour Guide, which would be annoying, but let's do it. Combo. So Tour Guide would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, possibly more. Okay, this. Yes, might be interesting. So 1 to res another Mumbo Temple, and then yeah, Tour Guide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subs. Ugh. 1. Okay, let me just work out. 1, 2. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm gonna get it out. Yarp. Let's go for it. So 1. Check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Balls. Probably nothing here. There'll be an NAPD that I can't score because this is here. Right. No. Ah. Sad times. Now I don't think there's a parasite in this deck, which is problematic. Let me draw. Gain credit. Gain credit. So no real intention of going back through that tour guide. I know. But I know that he's not got any agendas down and there's nothing coming up. So if there's anything, it'll be in hand. So next turn, let's take that off, install, install. Doubt I can get it. Install, yes. And then let's draw. So there's Gingerbread. But of course I made the foolish mistake of binning all the Punch and Tantras. Yeah, and going to trash those just isn't fun with 3 Museum of Histories out. Yeah, you've got a bad pub. What? Yeah. So, again, it's not like I've not made any mistakes. That's fine. So, I don't think I can get in there, so it doesn't matter. They are the worst. So I'll just let them sort it out. And I was going to draw up. Three, 4. Yep. Cool. I think we're cool. And then, but I can't get in because I don't have the 1, 2, money, gingerbread, yes, and then I'll just pull out. Is it worth paying 2 to get a Punch and Tantra out? Because that's still going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get through. Yeah. Okay, score. So he's probably got another one in hand at this point, and of course you don't R&D lock him with the Museums of History out because they just keep cycling through. Let me. Okay, start turn. So draw. Draw. I mean, it's got to be Chrissy I'm on HQ, isn't it? Alright, let's legwork, see what happens. If it's another tour guide, I'm boned. So... Oh, yeah. So what strength is it? 4. Doesn't make much odds. It's Tracer Ice anyway. So 2, I could bust it for 3 money. Or 2 cards. So let me trash 1 card from grip. And then trash 1 card from grip. Fire. Again 3. Yeah, you can have your money back. Right, so hopefully there's a whole bunch of things in here. Experiential data. Data. You don't see it much. Card from hand, hedge fund, card from hand, global food, yeah, I'll steal that. Card from hand, Oaktown, and then experiential data. Was it +1 strength? Don't think I care. No. And then let me gain credit. So I still can't quite afford the last levy. So gain credit levy, and then let's do it all again. So another agenda in hand. Wow. I really love a parasite. Parasite be the best. So gain credit, levy. Then let's diesel, and then let's run server 8, I guess. Let's see what's in it. Now stuff's pretty much free for them to res. Oh yeah, I've got no money. It's problematic. So let's think about this. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as long as he raises another 1, there's not a lot I can do about it. 1, 2. Alright, let's see. So cards. So let's bin SMC. Let's bin SMC. Let's then bust with you, and then let's bust with you. Now let's jack out. Okay, not going any further. Now I could get through that, but as soon as he raises anything else, it's all over. So what I need to money up, and then I need to, oh, it's 8 agenda points. GG. 8, 3, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many agenda points are you on? Three, 4, 5, 6. 6. Yeah, don't know what's happening there. Yeah, I don't know how you got an extra 2. Cool. Okay, so let me do it. Draw. Done. Maybe we should have dropped that with the last one. Just start getting credit sticking. I mean, I can't really get in here, I don't think. And that cost me 7 money to get through. Okay, so this is basically my last turn. Draw. Game day. And then, since I'm going to lose otherwise, YOLO. Here we go. Come on, people, wish me luck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's lose game date. Let's lose game date. Let's lose beach party. Let's lose adjusted chronotype. Let's lose levy. And then let's lose, I have no money, so let's just lose you. Doesn't matter, it's the last click anyway. Could be. You can only afford one though. Right, 4 cards. No. 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 Ah, GG. The end. Alright, that worked pretty well. But again, didn't really showcase the power of Panchen Tantra and Gingerbread. Now, the whole point of these alternative breaker suites, you know, Faust is supposed to be there as a backup. You're supposed to have enough money rolling in to be able to pay through with Gingerbread, even though, you know, 7 subs is bad. No worries. Thanks for the game. Yeah, is the theory at least. Could I have done anything? No, I couldn't do anything with Comet there, chaining them together. Well, win some, lose some. I wonder if I could have got in there. Maybe that. Yeah, why didn't I go in there? That would have been a much better idea. Because you only had 8 credits, so what you raised? Another 9. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I can't have that many spider webs. Yeah, I should have went the remote. Why did nobody tell me to go to the remote? I'm blaming you guys for that one. Let's see if we can get another game with that and actually get the main part of the combo going. The Panchen Tantra and Gingerbread combo. So I am going on the runner side, and then streaming on Twitch. Now, if you are on Jinseki as well, you know, please jump in. Feel free to give me a game. Obviously, I prefer if you don't then watch the stream so you can see what my deck is, but I can't really stop you. You know, most of what you're seeing is you're only 30 seconds behind me, something like that. So if I'm referring to something a little bit behind kind of where you think I am, that's why. But yeah, more than happy to play anybody that wants to play. And you know, if you've got any unusual corpse, or if you want me to practice something else, just to see how it works, just let me know. So hi, good luck. I will mulligan that. Legwork, click 1. It's an option. Let's see what he's got, I suppose. So Future Perfect, Marcus Batty, Mumbo Temple, Hedge Fund, Hostile Infrastructure. Lots of things that I don't want to see. So, what would he have installed? Not Batty, possibly Mumbo Temple. So let's draw money, Maker's Eye. 1. No, mate. No. Pop, and then let me. I'm going to have to get rid of Batty before he's a problem. That's legwork. Card from hand. Future Perfect. Going to bid 2. Ah, no. Yeah, I'll pay 1 to trash Batty, and no, I cannot do that. Okay, so that is definitely Mumbo Temple in there. He's only got 1 Batty left. Cool beans. So that's a couple of hostile infrastructures there. Let me draw. Run HQ. So you might raise the hostile. See what we hit. Hedge fund and gain a credit. Not a power start certainly. What I really want, I don't know what I want, is a dream opening hand. Yeah, effectively, when I saw hostile I just kind of gave up on the prospect of ever trashing anything, to be honest. Well, he doesn't seem to have a lot of ice. So how many cards has he drawn through? Draw cards. So there's new cards there. Let's draw. Run R&D. Yeah, again, no intention of trashing anything. I'll steal that. Then I will run. Well, why not? The opening's there. Nope. And finally, I'm going to drop Hunting Grounds just to prevent any Komainu incidents. I don't know for a fact he's running Komainu, but with hostile infrastructures out there, you got to assume he's got some bad ice on the go. So that's probably Bati. Sundew for money. Cool. So let's run R&D. No. Let's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, can't really contest it. Next turn I will money, gamble, hit home for HQ, try and get the future perfect if I can, and R&D. Oh, that's probably the future perfect there. Yeah, probably safer than anywhere else. Oh, no, another Sundew. So let's gain credit, run R&D. He's probably got snares. This is perhaps a dangerous game. No, and then let's run HQ. See if we can hit the Philotic, not the Philotic, the future perfect in hand. We cannot. Still, a little bit better position, but all of this is bad news for us. That must be Crick. The only reason to install over there is because it's Crick. However, it'd be much better putting Crick on R&D just to get the fire off. So let me draw, run R&D, and I've got like a 1 in 3 chance of hitting the future perfect in hand. Run HQ. Now, Wraparound is actually one of the main pieces of ice that will slow this deck down. Gingerbread's not a tracer. Or wait. So can the shenanigans with Gingerbread or Panchatantra mean that I can give Wraparound the Fractor subtype, which then puts it down to 0? Is that something I can do? I'm sure Damon ruled it in a stupid way. So Damon Stone, lead. Okay, so he's protecting that because he knows he's got one there. So now I'm just kind of draw, run R&D, fingers crossed. No, I will not trash Jackson Howard. Then let's install that, and sure, let's just get another one out of hand and draw. Now if I can find an adjusted chronotype, I'm on my way to a massive hand size, which would be good. Okay, so that's kind of put the end of my fun. So now I'm going to absolutely have to find some sort of breaker. So let's draw. So now I've got quality time. Sure. And then looks like I'm going to have to lose a click next turn. What if I can't afford to install anything either. Just drop you. Install another from your grip. Oh, it'd be a terrible idea. Yes. Still, I'm not a clever man. And then let's draw up. So next turn I'll be able to drop the adjusted chronotype with my 2 clicks, take a credit, install, and then I'll have a hand size of 16 with the mental health clinic. But I still don't have a Faust. Man, things are getting horizontal. Zoom out a little. So gain credit, adjust the chronotype, and then yes, it's all the same old thing. Cool beans. So Gene Conditioning Shop obviously triggers adjusted chronotype a second time, as both beach parties lose me a click. I think that works now. When I first started playing this combo out of Haley, it wasn't programmed right. I had to give myself a click. Now we're down to zoom of 90. Things are horizontal. So let me this, and then let me. Oh no, I can't. Gain a credit and money up. So then I can power nap. Well, actually, I'll probably diesel because I've still got space in hand. Actually, I should probably drop Comet so I can double power nap. Man, I'm pretty sure one of them is an agenda. but he's not going to be running a lot of fast advance agendas, so who knows. Right, so I can definitely afford Comet next turn, and then I will, right, so Comet, not going to install anything else, then let me Diesel, and I'll use this to do that. Yes, that's right. So 1, 2, 3 for the double, and the last one is to Diesel again. Okay, so still not found the Faust, but that's okay. So I'm going to install Panchatantra, then I'm going to install Daily Casts. Okay, so that's an agenda with a Batty or otherwise. Now I can't really get to that, so that's fine. Let me yes, SMC, then let me drop the double, and then let's run so that, and then I can use Comet to chain that into Baker's Eye. Certainly making best use of having all these multiple accesses or multiple guns. Lols. No subroutines for Kamainu. 0 subs. Pretty funny. So let's see what we find. 1 card from deck, check. 1 card from deck. Pay 1 to trash Caprice, nope. Card from deck. Inazuma, and that's it. Is it worth having a crack on here? I think the answer is probably yes. So let's run server 10 and see what happens. Toll booth, wowzers. Well, money's not an issue for him, so let me, what will it cost me? Let's bust out Faust, then let's start dropping some cards. So 1, let's get rid of you, and then let's trash 1 card from grip to add 2 strength. That will be you. And then let's trash 1 card from grip to break a subroutine, and that will be you. That's it. Continue. Now I'm pretty sure that's a Batty in there, so we're going to have to win a Psy game for, oh my goodness. So strength 9, how many cards is that? So 4, 6, 8, 9, bust. That's 5 more cards. Yep, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, strength, that's bust, and then an amount for Marcus Batty is none. Bola, yes, I'm the greatest Netrunner player in the world. Negative. But I'll take that. I'll steal you, and I'll end my turn. So here's where the double neural EMP comes in, and then it's all over for me. So next turn, definitely get game day up. That will draw the rest of my cards, and then don't know what I'll do. I'll have to levy at some point, certainly. But this is looking pretty good, and I'm still sure he's got a Future Perfect in hand. So I used the legwork early, didn't I? That was like the first card I played, yeah. Cool. So let me game day, and I will chain that into a power nap, which will let me install If I install you, and I will install a film critic, and that is the end of my turn. So going pretty well. Can't complain too much at least. Getting through that doesn't seem like it'd be a lot of fun, so I might just leave it. Instead, let me money. Then I'll drop you and you. Then I'll drop you. And finally, I will... Oh, I could have done that better. I could have levied off the gamble. I will gain a credit. Okay, not so exciting. So he's definitely going to score this one, which is fine. Then I'll levy, hope to find a, you know, a run thing. That's what I'm after. Maker's Eye. So let's start turn. Do I wait until that ticks down? I do not. So let me levy. Then let me chain that into game day. And then, what have I got to install? I could have a... nothing but events. Let me... Do I want to Maker's Eye? No. Let me make some money. Okay. So, I've got 17 cards, which is definitely enough to get in there. But what I'm actually going to do is... Okay, let me this into R&D, which I will then prevent a when encountered ability. Now I'm hoping that's not a Kamainu, because that would make things dangerous. Steal. So there's a second Kamainu, so that reduces the likelihood of it. Okay, so then let me... So if I double, let's get a little bit more money, and then let's make a run on server 10, I guess. Now I can't actually get in there, right? You can make me use all my cards, and then that's fine. Panchat. Break on tracer subroutine, break on tracer subroutine. Then I will continue. Side game. I mean, why use a side game there? Unless he's trying to. Oh, I see. Right, he's going to try and trash the Faust. So let's go with 1, 2. So that's the end of Faust. And I think I'm only running 1, which is a little bit of a problem. Yeah, so I would have continued, which would have given priority back to him to use the thingy. No. Yeah, that's fine. So let me Panchatantra. Yes, into Panchatantra. Even if I were to make that a thingy, yeah, I wouldn't do much. I'll just jack out there. Fine. Not to worry. So let's put on. Wow. Cool beans. So if that's not it, it must still be in hand. Let me then. Oh, how about we legwork? Because it must still be there. There are 2 face down cards. Right, use Panchatantra to give it the Fractor subtype, and another to give it Tracer. And then break one subroutine. I mean, it's stupid that this is how it works, but why? Yeah, thank you, Neil. I agree, it's stupid, but at the moment, that's how the rules work. So I'm going to have to zoom out again anyway there, it's 75%. And then card from hand, card from hand, card from hand. Missed anyway. I will install. So that was a thingy. Then let me combo that into a power nap, and then let me install you. Things are getting pretty small, guys. I don't know if you can see anything. Nothing else to install. No. So let me drop. Cool beans. What I should have done was drop first, and then I could have installed that second thingy. Things are really teeny tiny. Cool beans. Okay, so I guess the agendas are in R&D. So definitely two Kamainos there, and I've only got one hunting grounds. Let me diesel, because it's free, and then let me combo that into power nap. Then let me install you, no, and then let me, just gonna take some money. I'm not actually sure how I'm going to win this one now. I mean, I literally can lose every card in my hand without too much problem. I've got the same old thing down, which will let me double up the levy. If he installs advances, that is the game, I think. I can't get in. So now let me money. And I'll combo that into the levy. Then I will game day into gamble. Cool. So if I can run, if I run HQ and just bounce, and then 2, 3, 4. It is a lot of cash though. So if he advances, I'm going to have to beat Caprice, I'm going to have to get in X number of times. So let me money, combo that into money. Then install for money. No. And finally, that's it. Oh, he could deck himself if he doesn't try and score. Yeah. Okay, so let's run HQ. Or is there anything I could legwork HQ, but I don't want to make that a thing. Oh, I've not dropped. When does Panchatantra run? Till the end of the run. So I fucked up. Can't win. My only hope here is to legwork and hit something, I think. So use to Panchatantras, and then continue. Successful run. Nope. So I can combo that into something should I want, but there's nothing that can help me. Even if I would need like another run event to make it worthwhile. Yeah, there's nothing I can do because I can't get the Faust down, and I've only got 2 clicks, which is enough to stop me. Alright, tell you what, let's run archives. I'll make them use the Jackson. Yeah, last. And then add 3 strength, takes them to 5. Add 3 strength. Break 1 sub. Yeah. It's all over the dream. And there's only 1 card in there anyway. Literally nothing I can do. Gain credit, gain credit. GG. GG. It was close though. Had I managed to find the Future Perfect earlier on, that would have been a little better. Yeah, I mean, I was going to have to win 4 Psy games, so I'd have to win. Yeah, I'd have to win a lot. But that's a much better idea of how that works. Now, the only problem is you can only use the Panchatantras once per turn. So once you've got ice forts like this, very, very difficult to get into. What do you guys think of the combo? Should I have played that better? Was there other things I could have done? I quite like the setup of this deck. You know, just draw as many cards as you can and then use that to Faust your way through. Batty's obviously a problem, as we've seen there. You do. Now, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I don't just talk into the mic when you guys are watching. Sometimes I'll talk to the guy on the other side of the screen, and I'll also, so I'm just like, thanks for the game, you too, and did double thumbs up. He can't see that. Nobody can see that. Only me can see that. If you do that as well, you know, let me know. I'm not quite as crazy as I think. Let's zoom back in, take it to 110, should be fine, and leave the game. Now there's another couple of Haley decks that I wouldn't mind trying. Again, you know, alternative breakers being the theme for this evening. In here, you know, a single Atman, but really it's the Shrike and Snowball. Guardian's not unusual at all, but the other two, relying on those is a little different. Snowball is really only for wraparounds to get around the Fracture problem. And then the other Haley deck is Study Guide instead of what did I say? Guardian. By the way, Shrike, Corroder, but Atman's your backup there. And then Multi-Threader. So Multi-Threader is just to pump the Study Guide up and get things going. Win condition being getting into R&D as often as possible. Draw up quickly with professional contacts in this case. Yeah, like I said, toolbox credit, Multi-Threader credits. Or this one has you know, a little variation. You're attacking both HQ and R&D. Cash is there to get money as you install something else. Any preference for what to play? If not, I'll just start with the next one and see how it goes. So runner side again. Streaming on Twitch. Create. So let's pick this deck. I don't know what one it is. I'll find out quick enough. What was it? The second deck down. So this is the snowball one. Yeah, so this is the multi-attack. Yeah, people that come along, click join, then read the title. I don't understand why people don't read the title in the first place. Are you a non-title reader? As somebody said, StimHack League, and you've just joined willy-nilly. As it said, private, and you've just joined. Ooh, you people. Okay, this guy is a cool kid. What will we up against? Near Earth Hub. So probably going to struggle a little bit, but they're always in hand with Near Earth Hub. That's the secret. You know, much like the Hulk. Agendas always build up in hand. I will keep. So I've got money here, and I've got RDI. So money, install, diesel. Maybe I should diesel first, but I can't see me wanting to install anything else off this. Is he trying to sneak one out? Who knows? So it's diesel first, then do that, then do that, then yeah, I'll drop SMC at the same time, and then finally, yeah, well, let's just get the money going and end the turn, and drop the quality time. Hopefully find the second R&DI if we're lucky, and then can start hammering away on R&D. Might be worth going to Trash Pad campaign this early on. Not a lot of money, so that's probably Sansan City Grid. So let's start a turn, sell you, and let's quality time into this, and yes, I will install another. Why? Oh, of course, because I already installed that this turn. So unfortunately, when you trash Harbinger, you install it again face down, and that triggers Haley's ability. So actually couldn't get away with that there. Let's install that normally. Then let me yes, okay, if he spends all his money on Resin the Sansan and scoring, then so be it. If it is just a normal agenda, then that was a bold move, and he deserves the points. I'm pretty sure he might be fishing for a Jackson. They're building up in hand, which is a distinct thing that can happen. So this time when I trash Harbinger, it doesn't reinstall, so I'm free to install another couple of things again. Now new Near Earth Hub, whether it's Kill or Fast Advance or whatever else, probably doesn't have the space for any PDs, so I'm not sure how useful Film Critic will be, but it does have Explodapaloozas, which will ruin your date. So let's get rid of you. And then, sure, let's quality time again. Then let me that, and yes I will. And then let's host that program on Scheherazade. Then take the money. Then Astrolabe. And then I might great question. I'll drop Catty. So next turn sell cash. I mean, that's all it's really there for. Yes. So that's probably a Chrysium, or perhaps it is a bluff. We'll see. Do I want to install anything on his turn? And the answer is no. So do this, sell you, then let me install the host program from Grip. Yes, yes. So actually make money from that one. 1, 2, 3. Then let me Sure, might as well be a man of a word. They're always in hand. Right? They're always in hand. You're playing against NBN. Ugh, that's the worst. Let me pop you to go fetch Atman 6. I mean, it's an option. I can't afford it though, but Gordian. So if it is Gordian, then what? Actually, I'm going to install another cache. Okay, so now I can just beat the trace, and then I'll worry about what I'm going to do later. Fires. Now he could pump it up to 11 if he wants, but I don't think he does. Now I've got no link, so it is going to cost me the full 6. It's not going to slow me down for too long though. Be rolling in the dough pretty soon. And him having to spend to res that is going to slow him down. So I'm going to see 2 cards. Card from hand. Steel, yep, card from hand. Sansan, cannot do much about that. And then let's load up Catty. She's been down for a turn. Already not loaded, so I've got to go for it. And now I should be swimming in Spondulix. So Sacrificial Construct's handy. Let's get rid of you. Then let's quality time into let's install you. I have no other ones to do, so let's fire off that and store 3. I'm going to sell cash next turn, hope to draw into another program. Interesting. So I'm probably going to drop Film Critic and then run on there. Now it could be a do a Puppet for Clot. Aye. And what I should have done was leave it, but I'm going to get Sacrificial Construct down next time. Yeah. That's fine, he goes broke. And then, so let me draw. RDI. Yes. And let me run R&D. Card from deck. Nope. Card from deck. Biotic Labour, so you get rid of Jackson. And the last one is Sacrificial Construct. So you can no longer do the Cyberdex shenanigans, because Sacrificial Construct, when he purges, I'll prevent the trashing of Clot. Now he's only going to get 1 credit anyway, which is enough to install Advance Astro, but possibly not the best use of his time. So I might empty Technical Writer here. It's getting quite juicy. Right, so yeah, let's fire Clot. No. So start turn. Trash you. Prevent the trashing of Harbinger. No. And then, so oops, let's do that. Then and try and get through. Yeah, have it. Fires. Do not care. Steal. Trash. Finally, I will load up Kai. Right, so how am I going to win this? I actually want at minute 6, I think. I really need to draw into some more breakers though. So he's going to have to clot again next turn. Now this time I can bring out at minute 6. So let me draw. I'm going to take all credits. Then I'm going to run HQ. Which point I'm going to pop this for... Guardian. I'm going to match strength of Guardian and break one Colgate. No worries, fixed it. Successful run. Card from hand. Oh, that's annoying. Yes. Card from hand. Okay. Then finally, let me... not a lot I can do, I guess, so let's run R&D. Cool, let's stop some... no, you can still biotic out, but we'll use the token this time. So, let's just check out of there. Job done. Nothing I can sell. Harbinger. I thought there was nothing to sell there. But then... yeah, could be worse. How did he get money? Oh, of course. Pad campaign. That's fine. Broke again. So let me sell you, and then let's draw. This is a little bit annoying. Install. He's going to get 1 money, so he maybe could, but let's not worry about it. And then drop technical writer. Yeah, sure. Let's drop you. Right, end the turn. Well, it was a strong start for me. I guess I have to go trash pad campaign, really. Oh, sweeps. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. Cool, cool. Yeah, he's back up to money. I will trash. I'm actually going to bin film critic. Draw. Install. Yes, you. But none of it is what I want. Draw. There's a clone ship, so that's okay. If he scores 1 more, not a lot I can do about it. I'm going to assume he's probably only got 2 Cyberdexes, but I could be wrong. Nice. Is that 3 Astros? I mean, they're all in hand, but is that an NAPD? Explodapalooza. Alright, alright. Start turn. Drop you. Then I've not got a lot of choice. I'm gonna have to clone chip. Draw. Technical writer. Lose you. So I'm still in with a little bit of a chance. Oh, it's been down the whole time. Ah well. C'est la vie. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty strong start. Just didn't really go too well after that, I suppose. I didn't play particularly well. You two. The deck seems actually pretty strong. You know, Shriek's expensive for what it is, but I never really had to use it. I mean, there was nothing down. Maybe I should have went at minute 6. It would have encouraged me to run HQ every turn. I was worried about the sort of tempo hit for the money, but actually, you know, I get money back pretty quickly. Yeah, interesting enough deck. Let's just have a quick look at the last 3 cards or whatever, 4 cards. So there's Snowball. I maybe shouldn't use the SMCs to pop for cash and clot and whatever else it was, but that's kind of what they're there for. There's a Levy as well, so you can go through your deck a second time. There was certainly plenty of draw getting down to the last 4 cards. I just think my draw was a little unfortunate that I didn't see more of the programs that I needed. But then again, I could have SMC'd for them. But, I don't know, 6 2-3s. Okay, let's try the last Haley deck, and that'll kind of do us for the evening. Couple hours on Jinteki.net. Friday night. New game. Runner side. So the last Haley deck has Study Guide as the breaker and all the multi-threaders. Oops. And let me just check what one that is. Was that deck 3? No, so it was deck 1. Select this one. Start. Aye, good luck. No, this does not look like a strong starting hand, even against Industrial Genomics. Yeah, this is a pretty bad starting hand, to be honest. Right, Proco, so that's where we're going. We're going to Proco down. Money, money, money. Well, let's see actually. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to Diesel first. Let me just double check what's in the deck. If there's Stuart Campbell's in the deck, I'm going to Diesel. So events, there's only Diesel and Modded. Alright, start turn. So let's drop you. Proco, and Proco through that. And then I can mod it out. Study guide. Okay. Not so bad. So I can draw. If I get Toolbox down. That's a Heritage Committee, one of the new Kalagora cards. Is he putting traps back on top? Is he putting agendas back on top? Do I have to go and run there to see it? It's pretty interesting card. Do I go check that out? No, because it'll be a bad thing. So Proco. I need money, so Armitage, and can I install another for my grip? No. Money. I just money. Make money. Might have been better Proco in for that last one. Right, Proco. Yes, let's drop multi-threader and SMC, and then let's take money. Again, should Proco to get rid of that other Proco, but doesn't matter. It's a Museum of History. Interesting. I mean, as Industrial Genomics, you know, people don't want to be checking your archives that often. You can maybe get away with sneaking something in and putting it back. There's usually bad things, shocks in there, which you don't want to be hitting every turn. CQs, could be anything really. So I mean, money. Place one power counter. And start turn. So let's Proco, then Proco, then install with Aesop, and then Proco. This time get rid of this Proco. Cool beans. Now, I'm not really sure who's in a better position. Sometimes quite hard to tell with IG. They don't put a lot. They put lots of stuff. I don't know if I want to go get that. But do I not want to go get that? That's the other half of the game, isn't it? I mean, I could draw. I could diesel up actually. He's only got 4 credits, so let me run R&D. Oh, he's got 8 credits. Oh, he had 2 Sundews. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Well, that sucked. Lost one of my toolboxes. Then, let's Proco. Then Proco, I guess. Yeah, gonna have to let it go. End the turn. And I'll pump up Study Guide next turn. If I doubt anything's gonna happen. I should really go get those. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to have to do next turn. Then just put some back in Museum of History. Oh, who cares? Fine, have your money. So let's remember and pump up Study Guide, because that's kind of what the whole deck's about. So now money, R&DI with Akamatsu, is it? Yeah, Akamatsu. End turn. So next time I can sell that off to... why didn't I put... I had Film Critic down. I should have put Fetal AI on the Film Critic. Nah. Yeah, I didn't lose that much. He's not scored that. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a thingy. So let me credit. Pump that. And then sell you off. So let me now draw. I can draw, and then let me. So what's the missing piece of the puzzle here? What's my? Let me. One more. And I could mod it out the multi-threader. I should say, I'm just going to install that, and I'm going to bin clot. Nope. 1, 2, 3. And I can pump that up to strength 4. Jackson Howard. Right, so he's basically got infinite money, but he's not going for ice. So I think I can use multi-threader credits for SMC, so let's do that and drop a Shrike, and then I can bin modded, and then yes, you, and then do. Cool beans. So let's sell that, then draw. So now I've got toolbox. Why would I? Oh, I should have Proco'd. Proco. Toolbox. Get rid of SMC. And Corroder. Okay, so now set up to run for pretty much free. I'm going to make Study Guide Strength 7. Doesn't need to go any higher than that, but... GG. I forgot about Ronin being a thing. Oh well, terrible play from me. How many cards did I have in hand? Just one. Oh well. Win some, lose some. Yeah, I never even thought I was Ronin. I need to play a lot more IG. I do know some of their tricks. Chairman Hero's the worst one, like Resin Chairman Hero, end of turn when you've only got, you know, hand size of 3 or whatever. So that's why usually the first Mushin is a Cerebral Overwriter. So when you hit it, then you're within danger of dying horribly to a Ronin or something else, or even a Neural EMP. If they can hit you with the Cerebral Overwriter and then the Res Chairman Hero, then you've got a hand size of 0, and then all you need is one Neural EMP. So after you've made a run, got to be very careful of what's going on there. Cool. Okay, well that's it. I mean, I'm not sure whether, you know, study guide and multi-threaders and, you know, Shriek with toolbox and multi-threaders and everything's cheap enough to get through. It's not quite as cheap as Stealth, I guess. It's got a comparable, if not a more difficult setup. Let's have a quick look at what's left in the deck. We've got the last multi-threader and an Atman, which will use up the rest of your MU, pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think that's wrong actually. Yeah, so I don't think we've broken the meta particularly here. Some of the decks were pretty good, some weren't so good, but mostly we've seen why a lot of the sort of standard breaker suites are played. Very consistent, very easy to get up and running, and can run quite quickly. You know, even Faust, when we played that Game Day Haley, just, you know, poo-pooed all over the gingerbread Panchatantra combo that we tried to get going. But yeah, I don't know where I'll go with the deck building. For store championships now, I'm just going to be playing Near Earth Hub, Fast Road Near Earth Hub probably, and Noise, just standard Noise. For the foreseeable future, at least until the next few packs are out and we see what's in it. So until then, you'll be able to find the rest of this video on YouTube just when I upload it. It should be this evening. I'll also try and put up the podcast this evening. You can find it on soundcloud.com/FacecheckUK. The YouTube channel is youtube.com/C for channel, and then /FacecheckUK. Similarly on Twitch, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's twitch.tv/FacecheckUK. I'm on maybe 2 or 3 times a night, but I don't have a regular schedule yet. If you know when you want that to happen, let me know. And until next time, this is Facecheck, jacking out.